Hey guys, Bix Weir, road2ruler.com. Let's talk about secrets. Secrets. We can't have any more secrets. Don't get sad, mad, angry that Trump hasn't pulled the trigger yet. It's all the secrets that have to come out. He pulls the trigger and all the secrets have to come out. Like all the secrets. Like secrets about finance. Secrets about health. How they're trying to kill us, not save us. Secrets about bribery. Secrets about, you name it, there's just so many secrets. How about secrets about we didn't build those goddamn pyramids all over the world? How about secrets about 9/11? How about secrets about everything? That's what we're talking about. That's what has to come out. No more secrets. And no more nanny state. No more thinking, oh, humanity couldn't handle it. Well, if you can't handle it, maybe you're not tough enough to live on planet Earth, is my take. If you can't handle the truth, you got some problem. And that's what we need. Truth, honesty, and no more secrets. And that's what's coming. It's coming. But remember, they got to release all the secrets. You just can't have a couple. So yes, we're going to find out that all these news media people were actually involved in the takedown of a sitting president. As in, long before it got exposed, they were working with the deep state to take down the president and plots to murder him. All that stuff has to come out. Everything has to come out. So it is a big deal. But we cannot survive this little nanny state where we're babied and coddled the way through. Oh, you'll be all right. You'll have health care. You'll have food. You'll have water. Don't worry. The state will provide it for you, so says OAC and her friends. Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren. You know, the funny thing about Elizabeth Warren is she's right about the bankers. They should have gone to prison a long time ago. She's wrong about the solution. The solution is free market capitalism. However painful that might be to people who want to sit on their ass on their couch. But in a free market, it has been proven time and time again, well, if we really had a free market, that it is the best solution, the best form of government is capitalism. Because look at the alternative. Look at Venezuela. Look at all the socialist countries. More people have died because of socialism than because of capitalism. True capitalism. Not the kind of phony capitalism we have today, where all markets have to be supported because it'll be just too painful if the Dow dropped 90%. It'll be too painful if everybody lost all their equity in their houses and got foreclosed upon. It'll be too painful if we showed how these criminal banksters lie, cheat, and steal. They're too big to fail. It would be too painful if they failed. That's how you get in the bullshit position we are right now. We're a bunch of pussies. We're a bunch of pussies. People who say, oh, it'll be too painful for the financial system to collapse. Then you get what you deserve. And what you deserve is what we have right now. A distorted, manipulated, insane system. Because it was too painful to deal with the billions of ounces of gold they found in the Grand Canyon in the early 1900s. It was too painful. Oh, God, boy, the disruption will be unbelievable. And then you lose all your rights, your freedom, your sovereignty. Liberty is not painful. Liberty is freedom. And if you're good at it, if you're motivated to get up and do something with your life, you deserve to be rewarded. If you want to save the poor and hungry, do it. Absolutely. I am all for that. I'm doing everything I can to do it, but it is my choice. It is not some government taking my money and say, this is who we're going to save. Because that's where the corruption comes in. It is not evil to deny someone health care. It is evil to force people to give someone health care. You're forcing a doctor to work for free, to go through all those years of medical school, learn a craft, and then you're forcing him to give it for free. And if you think, no, we'll pay them, who will pay them? You're forcing somebody to do something for somebody else for free. No, this is not the way it should be. No, people will not die in massive amounts because they don't have affordable health care. There are a lot of people out there who would give free services to people. The churches used to do it all the time. And if they can't get free services and you have a problem with it, you pay for those people. Deal with the problem yourself. Don't tell me or anybody else, especially people in government. Government is the problem. Government is not the solution. Freedom and liberty is the solution. Freedom and liberty are the opposite of government. Government was instituted in the United States to protect your freedom and liberty. That's it. So we live in a very, very, very crazy time. And we always knew it was coming. You know, kicking the can down the road. Unsustainable. How many times have we heard that? The current economic system is unsustainable. The debt levels are unsustainable. 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 Well, at some point you got to say, okay, it is not sustained anymore. It is over. The end is here. And that's where we are. And I wish everybody the best of luck, but take care of your effing self. Take care of your own self. Don't rely on your government for anything, obviously. Take care of yourself. Prepare for everything to change. If you see problems in the world, fix them yourself. If you have a problem with everybody not getting health care, pay for it yourself. It's not the American way. What is the American way? To take from someone who's worked his ass off his whole life and give it to someone who didn't work at all? Is that the American way? Oh, we're good to people. Fine, go be good to people. I agree. America can be very charitable. And we should be, but it should be our choice. Our choice to be charitable. AOC, our choice. Should everybody get a living wage? Our choice. Where in the world does that lead? It leads to absolute destruction of an economic system. And if you don't think economics are important for the well-being of the citizens, then you're smoking dope. There's nothing wrong with smoking dope. You're smoking something much harsher than dope. You're smoking insanity. Economics is the engine that fuels freedom. And free market economics, which I don't think we've ever had, is the only answer. That has been proven time and time and time and time again. Look how many people die because of socialism. Look it up. Massive, massive, massive amounts of people are dead because of socialism. There are also massive amount of people who have died not because of capitalism, but because of the bankster version of capitalism. Yes, every gigantic war was instigated by the bankers for their own profit. Absolutely. And they tried to do it again. They're trying again. How do we stop them? We destroy them where it hurts them the most. In the pocketbook. The only reason these people have control over us is because they get to print the money. And they have all that money. All that unbacked fiat money. Let's get rid of the money. That's why the derivative bubble was allowed to grow so big. That's why we're going to see the destruction of every single bank on planet Earth. Checking account, savings account, retirement funds, everything will be destroyed. Because the too big to fail banks are about to fail. And what are you going to do? Are you going to turn to your government? Are you going to turn to AOC and Elizabeth Warren to say, help us and save us because you have the answer for the future? No, You got to pick up your bootstraps and move forward on your own volition. Move forward thinking, I don't need a government to tell me what to do. I live in a free land. We have a constitution. Let's go back to it. This is Bix Weir, roaddoer.com. Do it. Walking down the street, and I'd hear from across the street, hey, you're the No More Chips and Salsa guy. And now it's, hey, you're the Litecoin is the right coin guy, which is cool. I'll get to that song. I know everybody loves that one. Let's talk about my other love, silver. Lots going on in the silver market. JP Morgan whistleblower. Does anybody know about that? Trader at JP Morgan has confessed to rigging the silver market from 2009 to 2014. Right at the heart of the time when the CFTC was doing their investigations and we were all jumping up and down that the silver market is rigged. Blythe Masters. But here's the deal. He wasn't busted by the CFTC. He was busted by the DOJ and the FBI. That's how important this is. He has said that he was instructed by both his boss's manager, and the head of the corporation, Jamie Dimon, to rig the silver market. They taught him how to do it, and he is a whistleblower. The DOJ and the FBI have an ongoing investigation into this. They already know the answer. The question is, when are they going to pull the plug? Because we all know it's happening. They can't roll this one off. They can't charge a fine to a fucking banker. Because bankers, if you wear a suit, you don't have to go to jail, apparently. Blythe Masters has left her crypto company in December. I think it's 100% because she's going to get busted, along with Jamie Nanny. What does that mean for silver? Name your price. Absolutely name your price. If you look at I was listening to David Morgan, he said the inflation adjusted price of silver should be $600 today. That's right. Everybody looks at that U.S. debt clock and says, oh my God, Bix, look how much, this is the U.S. debt clock. Well, it's not org, it's not actually a government site. But it's a great site. And it basically applies the inflation rate, and it's just the normal inflation rate, not the John Williams Stadowschatz rate, the real rate. And that's a great thing. So in my 20-year battle to free the silver market, it looks like we're getting close, which would be great for silver, great for us long-suffering silver holders. And So I wrote this song called Pay Me My Silver Now about JP Morgan and all that. Thought I heard the people say, pay me my silver now, tomorrow's another trading day. Pay me my silver now, watching the comics price is rise. Pay me my silver now, JP Morgan naked shorts the highs. Pay me my silver now. Pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. CFTC, you better shut it down. Pay me my silver now. There's people rising up in every town. Pay me my silver now. Gather boys are in the know. Pay me my silver now. Tinfoil hats at the silver show. Pay me my silver now. Pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. The banking boys melt that witch. Pay me my silver now. Deliver those bars, melt that bitch. Pay me my silver now. 'Cause now is the time to free our land. My silver now, silver in my pocket, paper in the can. Pay me my silver now. Pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Jamie Dimon, pay me my silver now. You guys can sing with me if you want. Pay me my silver
silver now. Yeah, the crazy thing is, I wrote that song in 2011. And now it's coming out, oh, Jamie Dimon might be in trouble about reading the silver. We all knew it. Ted Butler proved it every day. But they're criminals. You can't allow silver to be freely traded and still have an unbacked fiat system. So does that mean they're gonna bust Jamie Dimon and let the unbacked fiat system implode? If you watch JP Morgan and Deutsche Bank, yeah, that's exactly what it means. So we wait, we sit and wait. And we sit and wait for the secrets to be revealed in gold and silver manipulation, in our politics. You know, everybody comes up to me, what's going on with the Clintons, the Bushes, the Rockefellers? I don't know, but there's something going on. And everybody feels it, and if you believe in the good guys and bad guys, which I do, and it's not just a belief. I sit there, I prove it every day. I show you documents from the Fed. This is what the Fed documents say. And hopefully on the road to Ruta, I give you enough information so that you can do the research too and say, holy shit, the Fed is saying we're going back to a gold standard. The Fed is saying we have to destroy the old system. The Fed is saying there's massive amounts of gold in the Grand Canyon. It's all there. It's been there for a long time. It's just finding it. So let's talk about gold in the Grand Canyon. Amy and I, this year, went to the Grand Canyon. There's Amy, my lovely, amazing wife back there. Raise your hand, baby. Yeah. Thank God for Amy is all I have to say. You guys should thank Amy too, because she kind of keeps me on the straight and narrow. Like, I was going to start this thing off with this real sad song, and she's like, no, you got to keep it upbeat. You got to keep it upbeat. So I did. So thank you, Amy, for being Amy. So I went to the Grand Canyon with Amy, and we saw where the gold was being mined. We saw the billions and billions of ounces embedded in the sand within the Grand Canyon. And you can't take a pebble out, you get arrested. You can't mine, you can't prospect, you can't do anything in the Grand Canyon. On one side, I think it's the greatest rule ever because that place is so beautiful you wouldn't even imagine. If you've ever been to the Grand Canyon, if you've never been to the Grand Canyon, you gotta go. The pictures don't do it justice. Unbelievable. But there's also billions of ounces of silver in the Grand Canyon that had been waiting for the United States to go off the fiat monetary system. There are other treasures as well. And there's hidden treasures. There's pyramids in the Grand Canyon, ancient pyramids in the Grand Canyon that are named after all the Egyptian gods. There's so much our government does not tell us, you're not allowed to know about. Yes, there are giants in the Grand Canyon. If you want more information on that, just look up Smithsonian conspiracy. It's gonna blow your mind. And all the newspaper articles about giant bones found in the early 1900s. And that wasn't that long ago, that was 100 years ago. And they're all hidden. So I recently went on a treasure hunt with my buddy Jason and Ford. And we were looking for some of this gold treasure, and it was so fun. I found treasure in the spiritual side when I was with him. I did pick up the pick, and we were digging on the side of the mountain because Snippy's done all this research. But I found an amazing treasure for me, which was a song I wrote on the side of a mountain in, I can't even say the state. Yeah, I can. It's in New Mexico, in case you're wondering. Snippy didn't want me to tell anybody where it was, but I think New Mexico is close enough because, it's one of those things when you're treasure hunting, you miss by an inch, you miss by a mile. So if you're digging for treasure and you're an inch away, you have no idea it's there, you're gonna go down the next mile and you're gonna start digging again. So, but yeah, he's done all his research and it's multi-billion-dollar treasure he's looking for. There's so many hidden secrets. So many times people have found massive amounts of gold and they just hide it in national parks, military bases, you name it. So I wrote the song, and it's also about the spiritual awakening I've had in the past, since coming to Acapulco last time. And my buddy Christoph over there, the guy in white, I remember meeting him in line when we were waiting for Ron Paul. You guys remember that? A 2-hour wait in line for Ron Paul last year? And in walks this guy, he's like glowing, literally, and completely in white with this stone around his neck. And there was a meaning for us, a reason for us to meet at that moment in time. And it really opened something in me spiritually. And I'm learning how to deal with it and cope with it and not necessarily control it, but allow it to happen, which is really cool. So I allowed it to happen on the side of a mountain, and I got a really cool song out of it. It's called Secret Treasures Lost in Time. Mystic fall rolls in, spirit alive within the wind, an ancient woman, an Indian, is this the body I once lived in? Here we go. Shh. Don't tell anybody I screwed up. I hear her voice, she calls to me, describes an ancient mystery, a place where ghosts protect treasures lost in time. Seek your soul, so shall you find. Secret treasures lost in time. I take my hand. I take my hand. Mysteries of where we came. History has all been changed. To find the opening, you must give up the past. Belief and faith are all that last. Says to me, I now must go. Your journey awaits above, below. You'll find the clues in time.